You didn't arrive here by chance, but this message is not meant to reach everyone. Some Aquarius placements will feel something shift as they listen. Others will feel absolutely nothing. And that difference is intentional. This is not a video about many possibilities. It's about one decision, a single point where your energy has been paused, not blocked, just waiting. You may already know which decision this is, or you may only feel it as a quiet pressure in the background of your thoughts, a sense that something is unresolved, even when everything looks fine on the surface. Aquarius energy doesn't rush clarity. You're wired to observe from above, to step back, to see patterns instead of details. But sometimes, distance turns into suspension. Right now, there is one choice that hasn't moved forward. Not because you're unsure, but because you've been trying to solve it the same way you solve everything else. With logic, with perspective, with detachment. And that approach has already given you all the information it can. What's missing is not data, it's alignment. This decision does not require you to be ready. It requires you to be honest. As you listen, notice what happens inside you. Not your thoughts, your body. If your breathing slows, if your shoulders drop, if one direction feels quieter instead of more exciting, that's not boredom, that's clarity. Aquarius clarity is subtle. It doesn't shout. It doesn't demand action. It feels like simplicity after complexity, like silence after noise. The decision you're circling is not about right versus wrong. It's about continuation versus release. One option keeps things familiar, predictable, mentally manageable. The other option feels less defined. Not risky, just undefined. And that's where the tension comes from. Aquarius energy doesn't fear failure. It fears limitation. If you've been feeling slightly restless, slightly disconnected, or unusually tired of explaining yourself, that's not exhaustion. That's resistance to staying where you've already outgrown. Here is something important to understand. If this decision were truly wrong for you, your system would react immediately. There would be heaviness, contraction, a sense of no. But if what you feel instead is hesitation mixed with relief, that's not a warning sign. That's alignment approaching faster than your mind can process. Some of you listening will already feel this landing. You may feel a quiet certainty forming without words. You may feel one option gently fading without drama. That is clarity. Others may feel nothing at all. No recognition. No internal response. If that's you, don't force meaning into this message. This video is not meant to activate everyone. For some Aquarius placements, timing matters more than insight. And if nothing resonates, that itself is confirmation that you are not meant to decide yet. Nothing is being delayed by listening to this. Nothing is being missed. But for those who feel it, this is the moment where analysis gives way to acceptance. The decision does not need to be acted on immediately. It only needs to be acknowledged. Ask yourself, quietly, if no one needed an explanation, if no outcome needed to be justified, if no future version of me had to approve, what would I choose? Let the first answer come. Not the polished one, not the logical one. The first. That answer doesn't demand movement today, but once it's seen, it cannot be unseen. From this point forward, indecision will feel heavier than action, and when that happens, movement becomes natural. This video does not create clarity. It only reveals where clarity already exists. For some Aquarius viewers, one decision has just become clear. For others, nothing has changed. Both outcomes are correct. Both are aligned. Take what resonates. Leave the rest untouched. Clarity doesn't arrive loudly. It arrives quietly, and only when you're ready to notice it.